So it's not a one-shot pony. I think with Neil, as we've seen, we've got the one up there, which is the face, of course. We've got the life drawings that Neil did a lot of.
Yeah, it's just to show a progression.
Yeah, and then his progression down with the. Let's just zoom into that one again, just to all the people. To me, that's just a beach scene, which is just wonderful.
Anything,
so much power in there.
I called it. I think that one's called "In the Event of Something Happening."
Wow. Yeah. Yes, I like that one.
I think there's another artist used that title somewhere way back in history. I thought it was quite nice. And that's where this idea of having a lot of my work based on events loosely.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go on, keep talking.
Helps add tone to them and movement.
So you can see there the small figures, and when we zoom out, you can see the vastness of that. And that's a 90, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just in the sort of sublime landscape genre.
Yeah,
which was big in the 17th, 18th century, I think.
I don't know. I want alive then, Neil. I believe you were though.
Yeah.
So this is one of his other 90s, and you can see this is like the lakes with the trees on it. It could be anywhere in the world. And then there's the small figurines at the bottom.
It's got a bit of the grandeur of somewhere like Switzerland or the Alps, isn't it?
It has, yes.
I could kind of sort of tighten up on what's happening here and just have hints of peaks.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Could have twin peaks.
And then this is the shipwreck. And as we go in, you see it's very apt and relative with the people in orange. Which
now this, you see, was a progression from doing that Franz Klein type of painting where that was like abstract expressionism, and I just literally started painting to see what emerged, and I thought, I've got a shipwreck happening here, so
wow.
We'll play on that.
Fantastic.
And just built on that. So I use white paint as a bit of a ground, but then on this particular one I started going back in with some white just to clarify the image.
It's just wonderful.
Marvellous.
And it always amazed me when we've chatted before about art, the fact that you don't really use an iPad or anything. You'd rather basic sketch, and then work a progression from
way
there.
back in the past I've still got examples of work I've done using photographs, and they're just stilted and boring and old. And
do you think it's a sign of, I wouldn't say easy art, but do you think it's an easy option for certain artists to take a picture on a pad, go back and then try and replicate it, as opposed to giving their own ideas into it?
It is too easy. I mean, I've watched one or two of these programs on television, the Portrait Artist of the Year and things like that, and the number of times you see them, they've got the live model in front of them,
but
they're all referring to their iPhone.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
Well, exactly. But
you've got the person in front of you, use that. I just don't understand it.
Wow. I think art is subjective. We keep going back to it, don't we?
Know,
to me, I'm not an artist. I'm just an instant click and go.
Well, that's it. That's fair enough. That's photography. But even as a photographer, you're not just going around like me or Sue might go around. We're on a walk and we think, oh, that's interesting there, and you take a snapshot.
Yeah.
You look deeper. You look
I'm
through.
Seeing beyond it. Yes.
Yes,
yeah.
And that's what the secret is, and that's how you can set you apart as a photographer, because there are millions of you out there. How are you going to look different? I mean, it's such a challenge.
Ugh.
And some of the work I've seen you do recently is making some inroads into.
Well, we can but try, because everyone with a phone is now a photographer.
Yeah.
Everybody can take pictures, but everyone's a photographer.
Well, like everybody's an artist these days, And that's the thing about abstraction, a lot of people start doing abstract paintings because they haven't got the drawing talent. They can't draw to save their life. Yeah. And so they see this abstract genre as being
have a go at that.
I can do that. My kid, you get that?
My kid
can do that. I say, well, let him get on with it then.
Well, unfortunately, when I see a Hockney, that's what I tend to think my kids can do. That.
Yeah, there is that. And I remember going, Ray had an exhibition in Doncaster years ago, a one-man solo exhibition at the local art gallery, and somebody levelled criticism at it and saying, some of the work, because he does a lot of minimalist work.
Oh, yes.
And somebody said, oh, I could do that. I said, well, yeah, but you didn't.
Exactly.
Did you?
Yeah.
You didn't do it.
Oh yeah, you always get the individual sending a comment. Oh yeah, why did you do it like that? Well,
That's right.
put some of your work up. Then.
Another good question I like is, how long do these take? I'm just really glib and say, well, about 60 years. Why not? It has taken this long.
60 years to get to where we are now. Yeah, yeah.
And I've got quite a lot of, as I said before, I've got a lot of failed paintings and paintings that are just dated already.
I think that, to me, that's part of the progression.
But that's part of progression, yeah.
Yeah. You lose 10,000 of your first photos because they're useless.
And it's strange because some work that you do early on are really cracking pieces, and because of your youth and your freshness, you're not going to be able to do that work now in your 70s. And that's all right. But, I'm doing work now that I would never have done then.
In your early days, yeah.
So it works both ways.
It does.
And you've just got to be happy in your own skin and just go plough your own furrow. As I was once told I do, which is a compliment.
Which is good, yeah.
I thought
it's
it was
nice to do that, isn't it? Because
it's not a case. Insult. Yeah,
it's not a case of, oh yeah, I've seen this before, this so-and-so, there's quite a few people do this.
When people start saying, oh, that just reminds me of... I've been... compared to Jack Vetriano, I've been compared to Lowry. I mean, what's that all about?
Exactly.
They're my work. All right, just because they're little silhouetted people don't mean say the Lowry's matey. Yeah,
I mean, the figures, you can see in some of the artwork, if we go back to this one over here, because most people will probably automatically say, well, Lowry was probably the first. But when you look at some of the figures, you look at Lowry's figures, and I think they all wear a size 18 shoe, don't they?
Yeah, they're clunky. They've got club feet, all of them.
Which is very northern. I mean, he was there at the right time. But when you look at your figures, if we just go deeper in and see if we can see, so we can see one or two of them, and you can see that there's movement, which there was in Lowry as well. Don't get me wrong, but these are the colourful, and I mean the lady. If I can just find my lens, I'm sorry. The lady here on the end has just so much movement and dynamicism in there.
I'm trying to find her.
She's, where am I looking as well? She's one in green.
Over here?
No, she's in green. She's there, just in the first top,
course,
That one, yeah.
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 You see, having done that myself, I can still look at that painting and find things that are a surprise to me.
In a good way.
And it took me a while to realise, that I should take photographs of these little gems that are in amongst the crowd.
Yes, yeah.
Because they're just so wonderful, and I would never have done those as a separate little painting. But they would make quite good prints as it happens. But that's in another life, I think. I like this one here. That one.
Because?
Well, because it's got, again, movement, and it's got lots of colour. It's a bigger person, which is great. But, she's dancing. And
she's having a time of her life, isn't she? But that's one good thing about that painting in itself, is that no matter how many times you pass it, if it's on your wall, no matter how many times you pass it, you're always going to stop and see something new in it, aren't you?
Yeah, and as the light changes as well.
Yes, yeah, the colours project themselves in different light. It's
absolutely wonderful. I mean, a lot of artists find this. They'll have a shaft of light going across the painting and think, "Oh God, that's fantastic."
Yeah,
and I'm thinking, yeah, paint it. You try painting. You can't.
No, everybody chases light. Yeah, wonderful. That's fantastic, Neil. Really enjoyed it. It's good.
It's been a pleasure.
No worries. I'm just gonna turn it round and I'm gonna close up on that picture of
Noddy and Big Ears.
Well, apart from Noddy and Big Ears, but just so the piece in the window, as we discussed yesterday when we were chatting.
Oh, my little portrait.
Now, this is a charcoal drawing, which you think was done how many years ago?
I don't know, 20 more.
Wow.
I don't know. I never dated it.
No?
I do date the paintings
But not the drawings?
on the back of the painting, which really annoys the gallery, because obviously it dates them and say, oh, some people don't like it because it's old work. Well, I'm thinking it's old work, but
Look
it's
at that,
pretty good
guys.
work, isn't it?
I mean, that to me is Neil McBride as a young person. You didn't really seem to see yourself in that, did you?
I probably did that in my 30s or 40s,
And how old are you now?
70.
Don't look at me when you think, give us
I'm trying to
hand
think.
here, because I'm
I'm,
bloody
70,
close.
I'm 75.
75.
76 in October.
Wow.
The same birth date as Picasso, bizarrely, but you know,
Yeah.
he's dead and I'm very much alive. So I've got the edge.
Right, and this last piece, can you just pick that piece up, Neil? Because this blew me away yesterday when I saw it. It's absolutely.
Here we are, folks.
Let me just.
Duncan's well happy with this one.
Oh, I think that is just unbelievable. But when you look, that could be anything. I mean, the colour. What did you say you call that? Was it Procession?
It's called Procession, yes. And it was made in 2024.
Wow. So if I'm just gonna go over here. I'm gonna turn this light off because it doesn't do it justice. Too much light on it because you can't see. So now you can see. Look at the lights
See the
there. and
texture now, can't
Yeah, and the depth of paint on there, and it's actually been put on. What is it? Board, that, Neil?
Yes, it's MDF. Just plain old MDF.
Look at that. That's just.
Interestingly, on the back, and this is an accident, can you see that little figure there?
Oh yeah! Wow.
And that just appeared.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
You can't really get rid of them, guys. That's what it's all about. And I think that should be on a frame in someone's front room. So
What, yours?
I've already got a piece of yours, I think. So head over to the website, which once again, Neil, is
neilmcbrideart.co.uk.com.
Oh, you've got both, .co.uk and .com.
I've got various URLs, are they? Domain names.
Domain names.
But, you know,
So just punch in Neil
Just
McBride.
Google Neil McBride, and in fact, I come above as a professor over in America and musicians and all sorts of people.
Art is always at
Neil
the top.
McBride, just Neil McBride.
Just Neil
and I'm
McBride.
there, up there.
Wow.
Can't miss me.
Can if you put a picture in front of your face. Right, there we go. I'm going to finish that. Thanks, Neil, once again.